Live from the happiest place in the Lone Star State, welcome back to the Talking Mickey Project. TMP is your home for Disney fans of all abilities. Now, it's your host, Emma.
Hello, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. How are y'all doing this evening?
Hey, good morning, Dennis.
Good morning, Dennis.
Are y'all having a good trip there with your dad?
Yes, I'm sure he has. So,
Well,
run a show.
so tomorrow night is part 2 of my interview with Disneyland.
Yes. And what else?
Apparently, take a quick for the Saturday, guys. It's gonna be this Sunday night, apparently, because we got something going on this Saturday.
Yes, we have an event.
This Sunday night is World of Motion Trivia. We'll be going the old attraction where Tech Track is today.
Yeah. So there'll be some good hard questions coming from Skipper Dad and Emma, that's for sure. They do hard questions.
Next Wednesday is my interview with Mr. Douglas Marsh for the Carolwood Foundation.
What did they handle? What's that a photo of on that picture?
Walt Disney Barn.
Walt's Barn. Is that one of our own pictures? You think? Yes, it's one of our own because we went there in 2019, right?
Oh.
Good. So that's what's coming up tomorrow, Saturday, and next Wednesday. I mean, tomorrow, Sunday, and next Wednesday.
This Sunday, actually.
This Sunday, that's right.
Hey, Mr. North, get ready to see you again this Sunday for a little game.
Hi, everybody. Hello, Mast family. And we had some other new ones. There was a Megan Williams. It looks like Sir Willow knows her. Mary is on. We have a Beth Martin. Hi, Beth. Brian. Hey, Brian.
Well,
it's West Coast Disney Adventure. And then we also have Michael and Mike. The Mikes from the East Coast.
And that Saturday is trivia for the Carrotwood Pacific
Fair weather route.
route.
Ah, hi, Miranda.
Hi, Miranda.
Welcome in.
Hey, Patrick.
Hey, Jedi Magic and more.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
And you're welcome to that special encouragement note from me.
Okay.
Right.
I think it's time for our sponsors.
What about the other two? You're welcome. I didn't like your nickname, Wolfie.
Wolfie? That might be her last name, Wolf.
Oh. What a cute nickname.
It's a nice last name. Yes, it is.
Okay. Oh. Hold on, let me bring up the script. Okay. Sorry for talking, guys. Oh, we're have to click on it. Okay. Sorry, I'm taking a long time, guys.
That's okay.
Okay. So I got tricked by Bridget Laker. Miss Bridget is our Disney vacation planner looking for trip for us so far. If you're looking for someone to plan your Disney or any other vacation, contact Bridget at Bridget Trip by Bridget on Facebook or Brother with a Langford on Instagram.
Yes. It's Bridget Langford. And who else do we have?
Junior Carino Cafe Coffee, our friend Jimmer Rawadi has begun roasting organic, fair trade, coffee bean from Mexico. Oh, not amigo. From Mexico. From Mexico. My mom said it is the first coffee she has ever tasted. Said it is smooth and has a
chocolatey
finish. It can be purchased at guacamaleinc.com store. And now,
And
that week,
finally,
hold on. We are disability tested. Because Uncle my mom's account. Nick. Look up God.
Okay.
This is my mom's podcast and YouTube channel. She has interviewed agencies serving the special needs community here in San Antonio, Bexar County, as well as parents and caregivers.
Yes, and I am lining those interviews up. We'll let you know when we're going to be publishing those. And then don't we have some Patreon supporters?
Look, where is that at?
Right underneath me. There.
And thank you guys for being my Patreon too. Supporting the Talking Mickey Project.
Right. And we have a Q&A on the last Sunday of the month.
Which is this Sunday, apparently.
Yes, it's this Sunday. Ooh, so it's going to have to be after trivia, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. You remember who your patrons are? Who are your patrons?
Natalia from Inclusion Suite.
Inclusion is Sweet. And who else?
Mike Klemovich,
who is one of our moderators. Thank you, Mike.
And Victor George. How you pronounce your last name?
Bernash.
Better known as
Sir Willow.
Look. And now let's get on here, you guys. Let's go. We'll see you in the cut.
Well, who are we having?
Oh, Mr. Daniel, aka Disney Dan.
Disney Dan, part 1 of.
Welcome, Mr. Disney Dan, aka Mr. Daniel Kim Michael.
Me? Oh my gosh, it's so great to be here. How did I get here? I'm in a tiny little rectangle. Emma, what did you do to me? Emma, let me out of this rectangle.
Push at the ceiling there. What is going on?
Look, I got this new fancy webcam and it's doing some wobbly wibbly. It does not like when I move too much. Maybe that was not a good webcam purchase because Daddy Disney Dan over here waves around a lot.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Well, thank you for being here. Emma is super excited. Yeah. We are planning to have this one go out, and hopefully the night everybody's seeing this is going to be February 23rd. So that way we'll have super time to do it. Yeah. And we'll be able to do the second video that we'll talk about later on, because it is a new thing for Emma to do her fun 5 questions in a separate video. So everybody stay tuned.
Nice. I like that I'm on the cutting edge of the fun 5.
You are.
I'm getting early when the getting's good.
There you go. Yeah. All righty. Are you ready? So we got to say, everybody join in the chat. Say, welcome, Disney Dan. Yeah. And I'm sure they will.
Hey, chat. Hi. Emma
giggles a lot.
Over here. Hey.
Emma giggles a lot, so you might have a couple of giggle breaks here with her.
The giggle breaks are, has that returned yet? When we're doing trivia night, have we done giggle break?
Yes.
Has the giggle breaks returned? Okay, good.
We have found we got a little video, and here we go. So this is a giggle test. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
I agree with that one.
That's really great. I like that a lot.
So it's something fun. Emma has laughed so much. I know we got to get to your questions, but Emma has laughed so hard on one of her Haunted Mansion trivias that she fell out of the chair.
It was all by the way. It is when we had a great dream.
She literally
It
fell out of
has happened to me, Emma. It has happened to me. Look, my chair now. You know who did this?
Who?
Look at my chair, Emma.
Uh-oh.
It's all wiggly.
It's loose.
And it's like, and look, the back's ripped off. You know who did this? Emma. Kevin Perjurer did this. All right.
Ooh.
Kevin Perjurer, he was at my house and he broke my chair.
Wow, I didn't know you actually invited him.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we're
and you had
BFFs
him
in
on
real
your
life.
show too.
Yeah.
But we don't know what he looks like. Disney
Right.
Dan knows what he
Oh,
looks
I
like.
do. He's very
Unless he
good.
walked around with a bag on his head the whole time. I'm not sure.
He is a nice guy. I give him credit.
He
for
was
that.
very nice. Yeah, he was
Yes,
very
he
nice
was.
to him. All right. Are you
All
ready
right.
for question number one?
Yeah.
Hit me with it.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
When did you become a Disney fan, and what is your first memory from a Disney park?
Oh man, when did I first become a Disney fan? I think the way that the world works now is that you're just born one. I'm pretty sure, you're just kind of born into it because everyone else is, and they're just everywhere. How could you not be a Disney fan? How can you not like something Disney makes, right? I mean, it's like,
There you go.
look around, I've got The Simpsons right here. They make that now, everyone's a Disney fan now, Emma, but as a little boy, I loved Mary Poppins so much, and I think that Mary Poppins is maybe my first Disney thing, my first Disney gateway to the unending ladder that is Disney that I'm now climbing. But I don't know if there was a moment specifically, and my first memory from a Disney park. I don't know. Do we have any follow-up questions about when I became a Disney fan? Do you agree, Emma? Do you think that everyone's just born a Disney fan?
No?
No?
You don't think so? So when do most people become Disney fans then?
They mostly become a Disney fan. From my interview with some other guests, they mostly happen after 20 or when they're
Really?
younger
So some
or
people
when they're
have
kids.
when they're adults and they go for the first time
Yeah.
to parks. But they've probably seen movies and stuff
Yeah.
before that. Yeah, I think Disney Dan is right. I think
I've become a Disney park fan in my youth. I think we kind of went every year. I was like a family pilgrimage, and we lived in Pennsylvania, and so we took every kind of way down, be it train or plane or automobile. We tried them all. The train was real rough, but I recommend everyone tries it. I mean, why not, right? But we had a lot of fun growing up going there. We didn't stay on property. We stayed at an off-property timeshare. Shout out to Vistana Resorts. And it was great. I had a lot of memories. I don't have a lot of, I don't know. Emma, have you seen that thing that went around the internet for a while? It's like, imagine you want to draw an apple. And you see an apple inside your head. What do you see when you see an apple inside your head? And it showed like different versions of an apple. Do you know what I'm talking about, Kevin?
Yep.
Oh, the Great 50.
Yeah, and so I can't visualize things in my brain. I don't know why. My brain just doesn't work that way. But so I can't see things. When I try to imagine my memories early on as a kid going to the Disney parks, I just see haze. But what I do have in my memory bank specifically are smells. A lot, because I just recently, a lot of people, I don't know. Emma, I know you're a researcher. I know that you know how to get things figured out. I'm a super smeller. So I can I just recently found out too. I didn't know. I thought something was just wrong with me, that everything smelled weird, but no, I just smell a lot. And so all of my memories are locked up in the way the water smells, when it splashes on you, when you go down like on Splash Mountain or the Pirates ride, the way that's like hotel stale carpet smells, that hasn't been cleaned. The hallways always smell kind of the same way at every hotel. It's just like, is this a smell they sell for hotel? How does every hotel hallway smell this way? And so it's I think a lot of that stuff is locked up into that. I have memories of getting hit with the cold water because we would go in the middle of the winter because my family worked construction. So we never really went in the summer when it was hot. We were always there when it was cold, and it was always great because wear a sweatshirt when you're at Disney World all day long, and that's my favorite way to go to Disney. So I have lots of memories of tactile memories, more so than like memories I can say of when I, shook Goofy's hand and kissed
That's
Minnie
a great
Mouse.
answer. We did Splash this past December. The two of us sat in the front, and I was describing it's like somebody turned a garden hose right in our face. It was so much water and so crazy. We laughed the whole time. It was so much fun. You remember that?
And I found that we had to stop a few times during the ride, though.
Yeah, they turned the work lights on like 3 times. So it was a long ride, and it was probably the best one we've ever had on Splash.
Hey, can't complain about that. Give me a long ride any day. Splash Mountain is one of those rides that it's worth the wait because it's like a 17-minute ride. 11, maybe Pirates is 17. I don't know. It's one of the two, but it's a long ride, and it's worth it. It's a good quality. That's fun. A long water smell. That's a long time to smell water smell.
That's right. All right, you ready for number 2?
Speaking of smell.
Speaking of smells, you ready for number 2?
I still remember the smell of a haunted mansion.
Oh, of course you do. Yep.
Yeah, the haunted mansion just smells old.
A little bit. It's Tucker over 50 years old now.
Emma, because when the park closes, they come out, they clean everything, they vacuum everything. How do they know what to vacuum and not to vacuum in the haunted mansion?
Do you vacuum the ashes?
The ashes?
Because I remember one of the...
Emma has no filter.
You know what, Emma? They do vacuum the ashes. That is a great answer, Emma. That is exactly what they vacuum.
They start with that, right? But they probably vacuum the carpet too, and some other stuff.
Haunted mansion's a good smell, Emma.
All right.
Do I get number 2 now?
Here's number 2.
What made you decide to become a Disney YouTuber?
Desperation. I was covering Disney video games, specifically Disney Infinity. I know you remember Disney Infinity, Emma. Yeah. I know you do.
Stay.
You know, I have them all, stuff. Emma. I have them all. I've seen them all. I promise. Well, I used to run Disney Infinity Codes was my website, and I had like Disney Infinity guides and stuff. And so I had if you go onto my channel and look at videos, I have over 1,000 videos, which is crazy, considering that someone like Kevin from Defunctland has like only 170, so I have thousands, and that's because I covered a lot of video games, and that was sometimes multiple videos a day I was uploading just for guides and stuff. And when all video games went away, I was kind of left with what do I do? And at that time, I was really fascinated by a lot of the just like Kevin said, I was fascinated by people like Bright Sun Films. And Kevin himself, Mark from Yesterworld. Yeah. I was just watching some content, and I thought to myself, well, this is all great, but you know what no one's really talking about that I kind of loved about the parks is the costumes. And specifically, I come from a theater background. I have a theater degree. And so I did a lot of stagecraft, and I did a lot of costuming. I'm very fascinated by all of that kind of stuff. And Disney's a stage. They say the cast members, you're either on stage or backstage. They really treat the entire park experience as like almost a theatrical experience because it's all fake, and I really love that because I love the fact that everything's fake and the amount of effort it takes to make all that fake stuff look and feel real.
We were watching a live stream yesterday, or was it the day before? Either way. And the person was in between Tomorrowland and Fantasyland in Magic Kingdom, and you were hearing these birds chirping. And he finally said, "You know what? I don't think those are real birds."
No.
Because the way they were looking, but it sounded so natural, and you just fall right into it. They're amazing at setting that stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cats eat all the birds.
Sound effects.
Yeah,
I guess so. Cool. All righty, you ready for number 3?
Yeah.
Okay, here's number 3. It's a long one.
Yeah. What do you like most about working on the video for your channel? Do you like writing, recording, or editing the best?
These are some hard-hitting questions, Emma. I did not come prepared. Well, honestly, Emma, all three of those things give me a lot of anxiety because I don't come from a background of producing videos like this. You know what I mean? You didn't go to school to make videos like this. I didn't go to school to make videos like this. So I kind of, like I said, I was just playing video games, and then I decided, I could do this, and I couldn't. I really couldn't. I tried really hard, but my uploads were very inconsistent. I couldn't do one a week because I was working a full-time job at the time. I still am, secret. And so it's very hard to kind of balance that life of working full-time with a family business while doing something this creative and this taxing. It's hard work to be in that mode all the time. And so luckily I had like something to balance that. But now my writing process, my recording process, and editing process is amazing because I have some partners that work with me. I have an editor, I have a producer. His name's Kenny. He does a really great job. I talk to him in every one of my videos. You know, he's like a character in my videos now. Kenny, it's amazing. I love him. He's like he's like becoming one of my best friends. It's fantastic. And that just happened by accident. We just started talking one day on the internet like you and I did. You know, and before I knew it, like, you know, we were working together. It was really fun. I don't write my videos, Emma. That's the other big secret. I don't write scripts. I kind of do what you do in a way. I have a PowerPoint and I just have like, you know, I label it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I just put a picture of the character in the costume from that decade. And I have a little title that says, you know, 1961, Goofy, you know, plastic hard head. And I'm like, okay, and then I've researched everything. I've kind of digested it. It's all up in here in my noggin. And then I will record with my producer, and then we'll edit down all the silliness, which is why my videos can be a little unhinged sometimes because they're not necessarily grounded. And so I don't know what you want me to tell you. But you know what? It works. So it works. I just wrote the most. That's not always the case though, because back when I first started making videos, I did write everything out word for word for word. And that was very hard to do, and then even harder to record. And so I found that if I could tell stories, which I'm a storyteller, that I could tell stories. And so I tell stories and I don't necessarily worry about writing them down. And then I have people like Kenny, who's sitting on the couch right there. And he's with his laptop open and he's doing the research. I mean, he's the one finding the videos and doing all, and he's keeping me accountable, making sure I'm doing everything right. And as I'm sitting here being silly and looking at my PowerPoint, he's sitting there watching me, like putting the video together in his head, and it just pops out on the other side. It's kind of great.
That's awesome. Ooh. There you go. You got a system that works, right? Yeah. We do a lot of live streams because I'm really not good at editing. And it's not something Emma has a huge interest in.
Believe in yourself, Kevin.
We do live streams.
Believe in yourself. Get a Skillshare. What's that? I don't know. They haven't sponsored me yet. Wait till I'm sponsored by them. Then get one of those Skillshare things and get in there. Get your hands dirty. You can get it. You can get it done, man. I know you can.
I have seen that on Mark from Yucca World video.
That's right.
He's another guy that will watch the interview.
Yeah, that would be cool, huh? All right. Are you ready for where are we at? We're at number 4, I think. Is that right?
Numbers are important. That's why we have the numbers. All right. Emma knows. Emma knows.
Accounting degree does not help me. So I'm trying. All right. Number 4. There you go.
I have watched all of your This Story character costume videos. Which This Story video are you most proud of?
Oh man, you know, I have to, my first video was my first evolution video, the thing that kind of made me, like you said, you've watched them all, you're saying, Mickey Mouse, that first one, that was a train wreck of an episode. Oh my gosh. I don't know if have you gone back and watched your first episode? It's rough. Don't go. I haven't personally, so I can't attest if it's rough or not, but I'm just saying the journey for you artistically, when you go back there and watch it, it's gonna be rough, Emma. But that leads me, that Mickey video was great. I am very proud of it because I made it and it was an idea I had. There's a lot of wrong information in it, but you know what? There's a lot of wrong information in a lot of my videos, but that's why I'm a silly comedian. I'm not a licensed historian. So if you are getting your history information from me, yeah, you need to have a conversation with Jesus because I have not done anything. It's not, I don't know. I don't know what anyone's doing. Trust me. So, but that one was really great. And it, you know what? It's at like, I don't know how many millions of views now, which is crazy. Let me look. Let's see, because I haven't looked in a minute. We'll see how many it is. 4.6. Holy smokes. That's crazy. So I'm proud of that one a lot. But with that in mind, one of the first videos I did with Kenny was the evolution of Elsa's transformation. And I have to say, I'm really proud of that one because it set the tone, really set the tone for the kind of videos him and I were going to make. And it was kind of fun. It was we kind of had a lot of fun with it. And it's very popular. And I know it's popular because, you know, I have girls, I have children. I understand Elsa is just an easy thing to scream at an iPad. So, you know, it's yeah, exactly. So, you know, when they're pulling up, when they're like, you know, Siri, let it go. You know, sometimes my video is playing. You know what? Truly, I'm blessed. But you know, that was a fun video to make, and a lot of fun comments and stuff. And so, you know,
there you
I
go.
had a great time making it.
Well, you got the answer. You've been curious, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, you ready for number 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Here is number 5.
By the way, I didn't tell you this earlier before we started.
What?
I actually came up with some of the questions earlier.
Yeah, well, of course you did. You always
Oh,
work on your questions.
I know that you are a keen researcher, and you get it done. So I knew coming into this that these questions were gonna you were gonna be spot. I know. I had no doubt.
She sent me a note today about something was happening with her Xbox, and I'm like, okay, we'll take a look when I get home. And then the next thing you know, I'm getting message after message with all the ways to fix it. And I'm like, why did you ask me? You already know what to do.
I know.
You're awesome. You're awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Number 5.
Okay. Not gonna talk it now.
There you go.
Would you ever do a video about other cast member costume evolutions like Mercury, Google Cube, or the Marching Man?
Wow, what a great question. Yes, I would like to do that. Yes. That's a great, you know what? It's been on my list. And on most recently, I did a video, the newest costumes of 2021.
Yeah.
And in that video, I talked a lot about cast member costumes, all the new ones that came out. And it's kind of been fun tracking that. And it would be fun, you know, really honestly, to go back and it'd be hard, it'd be tricky. And I think that there'd be less change than you would imagine. Honestly, you'd be surprised how little the change there has been for some of these, because a lot of these costumes are just so easy to make so many of, and that's how they're designed. They're designed like marching band costumes. Almost all of them are. There's a lot of Velcro and loose waists and wide legs. They're big for anyone and everyone to wear. You know what I mean? They're uniforms. So, but I would love to, and maybe I should. I'll try to brainstorm and think of the best way to do it, the best one to do. And I'll put it on the list for this year. I'll do one. Emma, I'm going to do one this year. Now, don't hold me to that. And so I'm going to put it on. You know what? I'm going to put it on the list right now.
There you go.
Emma, it's going on the list right now. You're going to watch it happen.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Production schedule, idea bank. This is how it works, baby. This is behind the magic.
Oh,
all right.
Mr. Daniel?
Yes.
What were you going to say?
Make sure put regularly Emma from Talking Mickey Project for the idea.
She wants credit.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to play this clip in the episode. Don't worry. We'll be right back. Yeah, there you go. I just put a commercial break into this video for a later video. Figure that one out, Emma.
You're hilarious. Oh my God, this child never ceases to surprise me.
I do wish you good luck on the ground on Disney on our costume evolution video that you're working on.
Yes, good luck on that one, she says. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's not going to come out for a few months because I got a lot of other videos coming up, but it's coming. It'll come soon. So keep an eye out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here is number 6.
Are there other types of video types that you have yet done but want to, like live stream?
Well, oh my God. Are you reading my mind or something? What is going on? I'm about to. And so you said February 23rd?
Yeah.
Hello, future people. I am from the past and I am Dan. And if you have not yet, you should go over to Twitch because I am likely streaming right now on my Twitch channel, which is hopefully live. Dan, I know you're watching this in the future. If you do not have that Twitch channel up and running, so help me God. But if my Twitch stream, which will be, yes, I'm going to have a Twitch stream and it's coming very, very soon, Emma.
Wow, awesome.
I haven't done one in like a few years.
Not a
on
few
my
years,
app,
a few months. She
Okay.
has a Twitch channel that she does her Minecraft streaming on. 'Cause
Oh,
she
yeah,
loves-
that's cool. That's
She
cool. That's
loves
cool.
Minecraft.
Hey, have you fought the Ender Dragon?
And on Bedrock Edition, yeah.
On the Bedrock Edition.
Not the Xbox One edition.
Boom. Do you people watching this know who your host is? She has mastered the Ender Dragon. She has found the Ender Pearls. She has opened the gateway to the Ender Realm. I don't really know if any of these things are factual, but she has done hard work. All right, they're relative. You can Google it. There's lots of things out there. Google a speed run. You'll figure it out.
When she was 12, we got her a new game on a Friday, and then Sunday evening she came to us, to her mom and I, and said, "I'm done." And I was like, "What do you mean?" She said, "I finished the game." I was like, "You're going to have to take longer because we can't keep affording all these new games."
Wait, what was the game?
She hustles and she does it, huh?
What was the game?
Minecraft's endless, though. Minecraft's endless fun.
It is.
Once you beat the game, then it's just nothing but building, collecting animals, petting dogs and stuff, feeding goats, carrots. You do all kinds of weird stuff. I know you've got a farm, Emma, in there. I know you do.
Yep. She has a couple of servers too with people
There you go.
that play with her, so she's good.
Well,
So yeah, you want to know the name,
That's
Emma?
fine.
You want exclusively? Do you want to know the name of the Twitch stream?
yes.
Now listen, Emma, I know you're very wholesome, and so am I. Disney Dan's very wholesome. I don't say bad words.
Right.
You know, I pray to Jesus in my videos, you know, all that kind of stuff. But over on Twitch, I might say bad words. Like a few bad words, not a bunch, but like PG-13, you know, PG-13 rules. Because, you know, in the heat of the game, Emma, and you know this, in the heat of the game, sometimes you just lose control. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't control the violence that comes out of your mouth when you when you get like ambushed by like a creeper or whatever.
Yeah.
You're like, ah! You know, so I can't guarantee that. So I have a new moniker. It's not going to be Disney Dan. I'm going to be Captain Dan, and we're going to be on the Submarine Canteen live stream. So it's going to be Captain Dan's Submarine Canteen live stream, and we're going to hang out under the seas in my rickety old submarine, playing video games and having a delicious drinks. Look at this, Emma. Look at this mug. Look at this. Look at this cool. You see this?
Oh wow! Yes,
That's a cool tiki mug, isn't it?
that's awesome.
Looks like you could like wear that as a fake nail, right?
Yeah, that is awesome.
But
Emma has
I
hers
want
that
to
she
be a
keeps
happy
on her
birthday
desk.
thing.
You want to show?
Oh, cool. Oh, you got the one. Oh, is that the blackwash one too? Oh, that's very pretty. I have that. No, I don't have it up here. I've got it downstairs though. I've got it downstairs. That's cool, Emma. That's a good pencil holder. I've got to say.
There you go.
Well, it
Fine
gets
choice.
room for the happy birthday.
It holds a
balloon.
happy birthday balloon right now.
Hey, it works.
Oh goodness,
So here you go. Live stream coming soon.
that is awesome. We'll make sure we put the link right.
Are you
Number 7, me Emma. Number 7.
Number 7.
Sorry about that. I just wanted to ask you, are you on my Xbox or anything?
Oh, which game console?
I play I have a lot of them. I play on the PlayStation. I play a PlayStation 4, and I play the Switch.
There
I
you go.
haven't
I
played.
just got Stardew Valley. Have you ever played that game?
I heard about it on on video on other YouTubers.
Haven't played it
But
yet.
yeah,
You should check it out. If you like Minecraft, you might like it. It's pretty fun.
I did heard there's mod for it. Well, I think that's only on the computer version, right?
Oh, mods.
Oh,
for it.
but on the console, it's still really it's better up. You don't need to mod the game. It's cool. You know what I mean? Would you mod Mario Party or would you mod Legend of Zelda? No. You would just enjoy those fine games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some games don't need a mod, you know?
Oh, there is a brand new Pokemon game that's coming out very soon.
I hear it sounds really cool, doesn't it?
She is a Pokemon fan.
People say that it is based on Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Really?
Yeah, I hear
Based
it.
on Legend of Zelda.
If you could make one Pokemon into a costume character, Emma, which one would it be?
Ooh.
Mm,
Uh-oh.
It would probably be Mega Charizard X.
Mega
Ooh.
Mega Charizard X.
Mega
Charizard?
X.
Yeah.
Mega Charizard X.
I gotta Google that one real quick. Hold on. We'll be right back. Do-do-do-do.
It's a Mega Evolution.
A Mega
From,
Evolution.
I think it was.
Whoa! Charizard's up to some wild stuff, guys.
There's
If you
two
have
for- there's
the
two
Pokemon, you really need
versions
to.
for it.
He looks really cool.
Charizard
He would
X
be
is
such a cool
black.
costume.
Oh.
Excellent choice, Emma. Excellent choice.
There you go.
Number 7.
All right,
Oh.
number 7.
Right,
Here we
we're going
go.
off topic.
Get back on topic.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Me getting off topic? Never.
Go ahead.
What are your goals for your channel in 2022? How can
I.
I can I help you as a subscriber and fan and friend?
I don't know. What are we at right now? 211. You know what, Emma? I still have January, February. I still have 5 days, 6 days to make my year-long affirmations. It's still January. I don't know. I still have a couple days left before I have to. But that's a good. I should set a goal. I should make a goal, right? That's
Yeah.
good to do. That's a good thing to have. I'm at 211,000 subscribers right now. Let's say 300,000 would be really great.
Yeah.
But I would rather, I think a goal for my channel would be to have to start a new series or two. I'm working on a couple series of me doing all kinds of different silly stuff. Disney parks and all kinds of things related. So I would really like to try to explore some of those things. And I don't know, make more videos. I want to get a video out a week. That'd be really great, wouldn't it?
There
Yeah.
you go.
So far, I'm not doing a good job, but February and March are going to be pretty busy months, and I'm excited about it. So
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. You ready for number 8?
Yeah.
All right. Here's number 8.
How has the Disney fan community support you
In the early days.
in the early days of your channel?
Yes.
I didn't answer the second part of number 7, so I'm going to answer all of this together,
Oh,
right?
Oh,
there you go.
okay, got it.
Because how can you help me? Well, here's how people help people like me. And here's how you help any of your people that you like. Leave a comment. It doesn't matter what. Leave an emoji comment. I don't care. Leave a comment that just says the name. Just copy the name of the video, paste it in the comments, and just put thumbs up, rainbow emoji. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be imaginative. Just leave a comment. Always hit the like button on a video that you like if you can. I never really remember to do it, but it does really help. It does really help. Comments, and then watching as much of the video, if you're done with the video and just mute it and let it finish playing instead of closing the window and go click over to another tab. Let the video finish playing, because YouTube really likes it when people watch the whole video. That really helps people. And then community for me, it wasn't for me. The community was all the friends I made that were other creators of mine. I just found a lot of peers that were making content like Kevin, Mark, TPM Vids, Rob from Midway to Main Street, Jack from Park Ride, Jack from DSNY. These were the guys who supported me, and we helped each other, figure out what the kind of thumbnails look better and what better titles there were, and never be afraid to explore that. When you're thinking of a new idea, to look at your peers, because I know you have a really great community of people, that have all this kind of disability awareness. And I know that there are people doing all kinds of different content creation. And I know you probably have friends who do exactly what you do. And talking to them and seeing what they do, you don't feel like you're copying somebody, because everything's been done on the internet. And so if you see something that's working for a friend that you could be doing as a channel, talk to them about it, see how they did it, and then understand how it might help your channel, and kind of share those things and explore those things together. It really community is like, and all the people who watch the video and comment, literally I read every comment. I read every single comment. I really shouldn't, but I do. And and I love them. I love hearting them all. I love people messaging me and emailing me, and I'm terrible because I have crippling social anxieties, but which you would never guess. But so I'm terrible at responding. It took me a gosh darn minute to respond, but I get there and I love it. I love you're making videos, I'm making videos. We're all making videos. We're all having a good time, and I've really felt that support from my peers and from the fans. It's always great to just let someone know that you enjoy what they're doing. It really is. And it could be anything. It could be a message. It could be a tweet. It could be like, you don't have to, and I'm not saying like seek the attention of the people who you like that make stuff. You don't have to seek their attention, but tell them that they're doing a good job, because usually they just get yelled at about the stuff they do wrong.
That was been one of Emma's concerns when she started her channel, was negative comments. And especially people maybe, commenting on anything about her style or how she speaks or anything, because she's a little self-conscious. But generally speaking, she knows her subject, so she's confident about her information and things. So how do you deal with those negative comments?
Cool scammer.
Yeah, well, spammers. She's recently had during her live stream some spammers we had to block.
Oh man, the spammers are a problem. They're everywhere. The spammers are just everywhere. It's always terrible. It's always terrible. And you know what? I find that if people who like to say bad things about other people on the internet are usually speaking from a place of insecurity, because they're not happy about something that they have in their life. And so they are turning their attention outwardly to things that they know that they can easily attack, that they can easily point out, or things that are otherwise like not even remotely relevant to life in general. You know what I mean? But they're very, attached to the weirdest things, just the weird. And, I feel bad for people who live on the internet and are miserable. I just feel bad for the people, and they'll never know, Emma. They won't ever know. They can't see themselves, and it's sad. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. What?
But that's why we all have to help out one another.
That's right.
I would like to start posting like in Minecraft, the comment section, encouragement, or those who look at like bullying and stuff need some more encouragement.
People, there's not a lot of encouragement, and so I think that's great. It's great. I think it's good to really lift people up, and just it's just anything, just any little thing. So I think it's cool that you're in that community, spreading encouragement.
There you go. All right. Well, here's number 9. All right.
I believe the Disney fan community is one of the best.
Online.
Mm-hmm. What do you think makes it so special?
Well, like I said at the beginning of this, we're all Disney fans in some capacity, whether you want to be or not. A lot of people, really are Disney fans. And so with that in mind, you have such incredible diversity, You don't see it a lot in theme parks, which is really unfortunate because theme parks are a very privileged experience for a lot of people. You know, they are. Yeah. And it makes me sad that there's not as much diversity there. But there is some, and every day there's more. And I'm just thrilled every day. But in the Disney community in general, people who are Disney fans, it's everybody. It's everybody. Doesn't matter what color you are, how tall you are, how short you are, how much you weigh, what disability you have, what language you speak. There are characters and there are stories that connect all of us. And it's crazy, you know. It's what the Bible used to be, if you really want to think about it. You know, for a long time, the Bible was that, and it still is. Don't get me wrong. We still have lots of Christians. We're not, you know what I mean? The Bible is still being, but it's like that in a way, you know what I mean? Because you can say Pinocchio and it doesn't matter what language you speak, you know who Pinocchio is, you know what I mean? So, you know, and if you want to say someone's a liar, you can call them a Pinocchio and they'll know what you mean, you know? And that's crazy, isn't it? It's like we all speak a language. It doesn't matter what language we speak. It's like emojis.
There you go.
Well,
Right. That makes sense. That's a great one. That's a great answer.
I actually use the old emoji, you know, the old style before real emojis were created.
She likes using punctuation and things to make her emoji.
That's the old style.
She's old school emoji.
Yeah. Hey, old school emoji, analog, man. Emma, if people are still allowed to listen to records on plastic vinyl pressed, you, my dear, are 1,000% allowed to make a smiley face with a money sign.
There you go.
Well,
all right. That's awesome. All right. Number 10.
Well,
and then we got to tell everybody what we're going to do about the Fun 5. All right. So here's number 10.
what advice would you give to new or beginning YouTubers like me
Oh, here's the smile. You get the smile when she says it.
who don't live near the
Who don't live near the parks because
I'm gonna laugh.
all right. Well, if you're gonna do that, then I guess we gotta let it go. All right. She's back. Are you back? Yes,
Yeah.
you're back. All right. So so her question, I guess, comes from the fact that she loves the parks and likes talking about them, but we don't live near
How
them.
far away are you guys?
We are in San Antonio, Texas. About as far
Oh, yeah,
as
that's
you can
right.
be.
You got like a Six Flags and a SeaWorld, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. And is that where Shamu still lives, or is he over in? Do
I
they
don't
have any
know.
orcas?
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
still do here. Yeah.
Yeah. It's Texas. They don't care. They're just like, yeah, you want to make more of them? Come on.
Yeah.
Well,
Can you eat
We
them?
got a lot of space.
Can you eat them? I don't know. Can you? I'm pretty sure you can eat whales. The Inuits did. So, you know, actually, I don't know if you're allowed to say
when we
Inuit.
went to
Oh my
Texas-
God. Yeah, the native. Oh, it's getting late, folks. I'm like the Hulk turning back into Bruce Banner. It's getting late. The sun's going down. I'm not. I apologize.
it's okay.
No.
Wait a minute.
We live in
What?
Texas, where we're about halfway between Disney World and
You know what? You
Disneyland.
are. That's not a bad thing, because how long of a flight is it to Disney World? 4 hours?
Yeah, probably so.
I think it's like 2 hours.
No,
right?
it's longer than that. But
Oh.
we've been to Disneyland since we lived here, and we never would have probably otherwise. So
Oh.
it's been nice. So so you don't live near the parks, right?
Yeah.
So what advice does he have for you as a Disney YouTuber? Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure I'm getting it right.
Well,
Wait, do I need to answer? I am so sorry. I think I might have just completely lost my train of thought.
yeah. It's
Boy,
all right.
it just
You
happened, guys.
can
You
get
just
it.
watched
You
it.
can get it back.
I am now Bruce Banner. It happened. I went from Hulk to Bruce Banner. You just watched it. Like I quantum leapt for a moment. None of you kids are gonna know that joke. I quantum leapt for a moment. Now I'm back in my body. Kevin knows the quantum leap joke, but
Oh,
no
yeah.
one else
Oh, yeah.
does.
Definitely do.
Okay, so what advice? Okay, this is the advice I give everybody. Talk about what you know first. No one really cares what you think about things until they know that you know what you're talking about. And that's a really big thing to understand about making content and telling stories, is that people need to know that you can tell stories before they want to know what your stories are. And so they you and I know that you do this, you do this with trivia, you do this with the way that you research your questions, you ask your questions, and you do, I'm sure you do it with Minecraft, and it's good. And you have to root yourself in information, because that's what people are looking for when they're out looking for things. They don't need a new best friend. They don't need another TED on a screen to look at that talks in their life. They really don't need it. But what they need is information when they need it. And so they'll be searching for things and and looking for things, and think about what people go on the internet, and think about how you go on the internet and how you use the internet and how I use the internet. When I'm going to make a video about something, or I'm going to research something, what I'll sometimes do is just, I won't even watch the videos, but I will go into Google or read the articles, but I'll just go into Google and type in the thing that I'm researching and see what other things people are asking about it and thinking about it, so that I can understand it better from other perspectives. If you are doing this, unfortunately, every new video you make is another vein that's being opened. It's a very personal thing. It's very risky. You got to be very brave to do it. But when you do that, don't give anybody any reason to complain. Just bring them bring them information, and valuable information and useful information, and then they'll trust you, and then they'll come back to hear you talk. But for them, in the meantime, they just need to know, they want information. People are looking for stuff, and you have information, Emma, which is great. You're in this community of people who are in the parks with disabilities, trying to experience the parks in different ways. I have a question for you. What is, as someone who's living with a disability and goes to the parks often and loves it, what's something that the parks aren't doing for you that you think is like, oh, this is easy, guys, just do this so that I could have a better time? What's something when you go to the parks, you're like, oh, I hate this part?
Well, we only have only one issue, that we were gonna go ride the Ronnie Wiggins at Disney World, it was closed down.
Rise of Resistance, right?
And
Oh, okay.
apparently there was a line with the lightning like a people collide the lightning rain. People have gas or is a line. And apparently, I don't know if you know, but I can't have a line at all.
Well, yeah. You want me to kind of explain what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened was
we got
her DAS, right? So she was set up for DAS, and we got her Rise of Resistance for DAS. So we hit the boarding group thing and all that stuff. It worked out great. So we were going to go for that, and then we found out. What were you doing? Okay. What we found out was it was down. So they said, okay, you can come back another time. Well, when it came back up, what they did was merged all the DAS people that were backed up, along with all the Lightning Lane people who had paid for their Lightning Lane thing, in the same huge line. So it kind of defeated the purpose of the DAS. If you're not going to wait in a line, right? You have issues with waiting in lines, to say, okay, yeah, now you can go on, but you're going to have to still wait in this big old line. If they would have said, okay, we have a special line for DAS people, or merge them somehow like they used to with FastPass.
Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, that when
it kind of negated the value of the DAS, and it ended up where we couldn't do it because the line was stretched all over Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
And we talked to one of the cast member managers there, and she said this. Yeah, she said this is just how we do it. And I said, well, it would be great if y'all could consider the fact that they're doing DAS for a purpose. And if you just toss them in the line with the other 600 people, that doesn't fulfill the need that that most people with DAS passes have.
But yeah, Daddy, you remember what he said? They not America there. That's why they have that service, that experience, and so that way you could go over.
Well, we did. We followed up and sent guest services a note. She suggested that. But yeah, that was one of the things. It's like, I think when they have a problem with especially with Rise or something like that, maybe it happens with Remy too. I don't know. The DAS people, it's sort of like it takes that benefit away, and you just kind of go back into the big pool. And the way the DAS is supposed to work generally is that if the line has an hour-long wait, you still wait an hour. You just don't wait in the line. You can go somewhere else and come back in an hour. And that kind of took that away. So that was something I think they really need to consider how they.
Oh, really? That's an interesting setup. So it's like Fast Pass in a way.
Yeah.
But you just walk. So what do you walk up to the front of the line and they hand you a physical Fast Pass or something? Like how does it work?
Works now.
No, it's digital now. They got rid of the old kiosk.
Oh, it's digital.
Yeah, it's on the app called My Experience now.
Yes. What does it stand for? The pass?
Disability Access Service.
Yeah.
So
it's free.
Yeah, it's a free thing. What they had to do, and the way they've changed it now, is that you have to contact and do a video chat with a cast member. I think it's within a week or two of when you go to the park. They have to determine if you're eligible based on whatever your issues are. And you have a video chat. Emma had to be on with her mom. Take your picture and all that kind of stuff. And when you go, it used to be that you go get a little card. Yeah. Now it's all this. So it essentially works like the old Fast Pass on the app. Or more like the one from Disneyland, actually. Yeah. So you pick which ride you want. It'll tell you what the return time is, and you go do whatever you need to do. And it may be an hour, maybe 10 minutes, it may be 6 hours. You go back just like anybody would be standing in the line. You just don't have to wait in the line itself. So it allows her to go.
Are you allowed to ride anything else while you're waiting?
If you're doing standby, yes. Yeah. But otherwise, you can only have one DAS at a time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like if you got a DAS for Splash Mountain and no one's riding Winnie the Pooh, can you go ride Winnie the Pooh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Emma, I know I'm with you. I love a walk on. No line, sign me right up.
Yeah. Including Minnie and Mickey.
Including what? Minnie and Mickey's?
No, meeting Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey and Minnie is a line. It's waiting. You gotta wait. Yeah, it's rough to do that waiting. I hear you. Yeah, I've got kids too. I'm right with you, Kev. It's crazy waiting in those long lines.
The way they do it now, I think is amazing. I think it works wonderfully. When you have that kind of weird circumstance, that seems to be the only place that maybe they hadn't been able to, ahead of time figure out a solution. But I think at some point they will.
Like for test track?
Could be.
Because they always go, even though they're the right way, they always go to one line near the
where
right
you merge. Yeah, it just depends. But I think they've done a great job. I think it's a lot better. And the fact that you can do it in the app, as soon as you tap in to the attraction that you have the DAS for, you can book another one. So it gives you that flexibility to book another one while you're waiting.
That's cool.
Really nice.
I dig that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool. All righty.
So you're saying that what we really need is some consideration for the DAS like we need some kind of paper backup system that like you could have taken advantage of when because when they put everyone back in the line when it's down, we're all God's children at that time. Nothing makes anybody special then. You know what I mean? We're all the same. Finally, we're all equal. We're all equal.
Amen, Mr. Daniel. I can tell you're a quick thinker.
That's right. That's right. Well, and it's one of those things that it's like everybody has different disabilities. Emma has an issue with something called misophonia as well as epilepsy.
With a real medical problem that
it's related to hearing.
People have.
So there's a few different things, but people have different challenges. So I think once they have a plan for that,
I think it's really great that we have something.
Yes,
we have something that can help and make the magical experience as accessible as possible. Truly,
absolutely.
And hopefully they'll get the green light. I'm sorry I called over while you were speaking just a few minutes ago.
Oh,
sorry, I didn't hear it. What was that?
He apologized for talking over you a minute ago.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? I'm the king of talking over. Talking over is my middle name. It's on my birth certificate. You can check it.
Oh my goodness. All righty. Well, I guess what we're gonna do.
That was all 10. That was all 10.
But we got 5 more.
Yeah.
We got the fun 5 coming up. So
wait, if I push a button, can you hear my silly sounds?
I think
no.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody, we're gonna wrap it up for the top 10 here, the first 10, but we're gonna come back with the fun 5.
You better come back.
Look, real good.
All righty. See you soon, guys.
Okay.
And we're back. That was funny. When he waved, I was waving too. It was like, oh my God, this wasn't
Right up the scale, guys.
That was a fun interview.
Look.
He's very animated. I really enjoyed that interview. Well, Emma has something that her daddy, I found out yesterday, her daddy ordered quite a while back. And it finally came in, and I opened it because I didn't know what it was. So this is a surprise for Emma. I'm telling you right now, hold on to your ears. And not these.
And hot and rocking. And they got the wildest ride in the wilderness. I'm glad that we're going to do it. I want to be in my... We're going to mountain railroad.
Hi, Beth.
Hey, Beth.
All right, let's see what it is. Hold on to y'all's ears. I'm telling y'all. You got it upside down.
Oh. Oh, really?
I don't know. Oh, you had it right side up.
Oh. Oh, cool.
Oh, you didn't squeal. I'm surprised.
Oh, cool.
Show him. Show him.
Oh,
she got a picture, probably a photo, something or other, from somebody in Australia, not Dennis. So that's a surprise for Emma.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna have to get a frame for it so you can set it up so you can always look at Paul Frees before you start something.
Yeah.
Oh, good gracious, girl.
I am definitely going to interview him in the afterlife.
Michael says, boy, do I hear Emma and her mom with a 1,000-watt sound system. LOL. Sorry. I'm from Louisiana. We're loud.
Plus, he did the voiceover for the sidekick and Interface at Disneyland.
And you can hear his voice throughout Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Right?
We also get Then the cow no tails.
Creepy.
Okay.
It was creepy.
I don't care.
But we're getting lots of comments about that amazing interview.
Yeah. I might need to put Paul Freak back into the...
I can do that after we're done.
I don't want the family kid.
I'll put it up while you do your thing.
Yeah.
You finish everything up like you're supposed to.
Go get tomorrow night, guys, in part 2.
Part 2.
It's kind of a little shorter than this one, though, guys.
Well, why is it shorter? Because it's the famous 5, right?
Yeah.
What would you blah, blah, blah? Which would you blah, blah, blah? Right?
Well.
And I did get not a peek. I didn't see it. But after they recorded the interview with Disney Dan, after it was finished, Skipper Dad came downstairs because I'm usually sitting downstairs while they're recording up here, and told me something funny that Emma said that Disney Dan reacted to hilariously. So I'm looking forward to seeing that tomorrow night.
Yeah, part 2 is tomorrow night, guys. To make sure to in for that.
Yep. My ears are crooked.
Oh, no, no.
Okay. So we want to thank all the people who are Disney Dan followers for joining us tonight to watch this awesome interview. And to, if you haven't, please subscribe.
Like and share the channel with your family, friends, and neighbors that live in your neighborhood.
That's right.
If they want you to Facebook or Twitter, we only can do 3 right now, guys. We don't have a... Very good.
Don't tell people what we don't have. You tell them what we do have.
Oh. I know.
So thank your friends.
Yeah.
Thank you, friends, for joining us.
But we have to do other thing coming up again.
That's on the runner show. If that's what you and Daddy do, then that's what you do.
Well,
So don't forget, guys.
again, guys,
Oh, okay.
this Sunday night is trivia for World of Logan. And that Wednesday, guys, is my interview with Douglas Marsh from the Cowboy Foundation. And the following Saturday night, guys, is my trivia for the Carrollwood Pacific
Fair weather route.
Fair weather route.
Yes.
And the following,
Oh, that's right, Mr. P.
and then the following Wednesday is my interview with Pete McDivitt. So with it, we got to, what was it, 30,000?
Daddy will remind us. We congratulate Pete on reaching a YouTube milestone. Yes, and we're going to be live with him. When I say we, it's going to be Skipper, Dad, and Emma live with Pete, and that one's going to be starting a little later than normal, like just a half hour later. So, looking forward to Pete. That's right.
Oh, well, happy almost birthday, Monica.
That's right. We'll have to wish Monica a birthday. Monica is our Duchess, right?
Look, it's a happy birthday button. That's coming up.
Well, I'm going to have to snitch that meme so I can send it to her on her birthday on Facebook. Pete is the godfather of the Disney YouTube community. All right. All right. So we're looking forward to that, right?
Oh, you mean like a Godfather movie?
No. Godfather movie. Completely.
Oh, happy almost birthday then, Beth. Here's your happy birthday button. You have an awesome birthday on Tuesday.
You think Pete's gonna make propositions that you can't refuse?
Probably.
No. It's a line from the movie.
Oh.
We're getting silly now, so I think we need to start. Bye. So, how do you do this? What do you need to do?
What up the other three over here?
Yeah, do that one. Yeah.
Make sure to follow me on my Facebook.
Talking Mickey Project YouTube channel.
Including the group.
And the group is Disney Friends of All Abilities, the Talking Mickey Project. And here's her.
Here's my cat. Here's my page.
And here's her webpage.
So
her
all
website.
You guys who are on Facebook can come on here and subscribe on YouTube.
That's right.
Unless you don't have a channel, that's a problem. No offense. And here is also Patreon, where you can also donate to be on Patreon.
To be a patron.
Good night, good night.
Okay.
Bye, Beth.
So Beth's telling us bye, and Megan's telling us bye, and Mike and Michael. So I think we should What?
I'm all like, thank you all so much for watching. Make a like, subscribe, and get a call with your family and friends. Until this Sunday night, guys, until tomorrow night, guys, get a real good. Right, guys, see you all tomorrow night for the second part.
With Disneyland.